Today we're taking a closer look at orchestration insights that's available inside of Swimlane's Turbine platform. Available at the tenant level, and if we look at the orchestration tab, you will find the orchestration insights option, which brings you to this page. And what this is showing is alerts that are being generated from Turbine to indicate that a playbook has failed. Now, there's a number of reasons that playbooks can fail. Maybe I have a misconfiguration inside of the playbook, or the system has actually used its built-in guardrails to stop a runaway playbook. This can happen if we configure an infinite loop or do other things that prohibit the playbook from executing properly. So if I want to dive into more details around these failures, we can look at the specific run ID associated with that playbook. This is going to provide me not only with the metadata that is available on that particular playbook run, but also all of the inputs and outputs, as well as a detailed accounting for each step within the playbook. In this case, I can see that this is the check observable component, and it looks like it is trying to enrich an IOC. Here, as indicated by the green steps, we can see that it was successful several times. And if I want to look at the details of that, we can see that we passed in this as inputs, an observable array, and we received back this result, enrichment complete. So I know that this component is trying to enrich an observable. It's waiting until that enrichment has come back and then updating the corresponding records for that. Here, if I collapse this back down, I can see that we retried this for 6 times, and on the 6th time, we actually failed this step. And the reason is that the enrichment complete was still false. So we were the threat intelligence provider that we were using to enrich it did not come back with the result in the allotted number of retries that we had configured on this specific action. So if I go back up and I want to look at the logic that's defined in the playbook, I can simply click on this link here, and it will bring me to the playbook that is failing. And here I can see the specific component and actions that were being invoked when the failure occurred. So here is the check observable completion. And if I look at the configuration of that, I can see that that the component itself attempts to enrich the IOC. If it does not get a result, or the enrichment complete flag is set to false, it will delay that request for 30 seconds, and then it will do a retry for 6 attempts. So here I could configure maybe more attempts, or I can put additional delays so that I don't error out in this playbook. So you can see this is a quick and easy way to understand what's happening inside of our playbooks with a lot of really valuable data that I can use. And in fact, I can take that data and rerun it through those playbooks through a test console so that I never lose any information, and I always save the processing that has already been done, and I can just execute the steps that have not completed yet. That's Operational Insights in a nutshell. Thanks for joining.